Hey internet, this is not a designer advice video. Hair and grooming is a big part of style and the world of fashion, and so I thought I'd share something different. I've actually been cutting my own hair for several years now, ever since I was the creative director at Arisu, because my art director and my production manager, they both cut their own hair, and I was shocked, and I was like, well, F it, I'm gonna try it. And at this point now, I cut everybody's hair in the family, so barbering is sort of become a sort of a hobby. So, liner note, yes, it is crazy to cut your own hair, and it is scary. So, once you're resolved with the idea that the worst thing that can happen is you have to shave your head off, or shave your head down to like a 1 if you really screw it up. The other side of that coin, there's a lot of upside. It made me keep an eye out for men's grooming and sort of like how people are rocking different hairstyles, so I can choose to change how I do my hair, and it's always an interesting challenge to kind of do it on your own hair. Another thing that's super cool, you can cut your hair at your convenience. So this is really crazy for me right now. I cut my hair once every week. It's almost like a ritual, and I grew it out just for dramatic effect for this video. What I do enjoy is now I could get in there and get my whole head lined up clean in like 15 minutes. There's a ton of other videos on YouTube about this. There's competitions and tournaments. There's a whole culture in barbering. I'm not a professional barber, but I'm a little bit past the enthusiast level, I would say that. A couple tools of the trade. I also have the clippers that I use on an adapter, so it's just that much faster. A wall clipper. This is something standard you might buy at just like Walmart. This has been like old faithful for me. My next big purchase was the Andis T-liner. It's a nice long blade. This is a great piece to pick up in your arsenal. The Andis Master. This thing gets super fine detail, and I won't be using it today just because I'll kind of be showing the basics. A paintbrush from the 99-cent store, and it really helps when you're just kind of trying to get the little hairs off of you. I have my fine comb, more of a real barber's comb. If there's any product in someone's hair before you're cutting it, you definitely want to loosen up the hair, so I'll have water as well. So having said that, I'm Jon Phenom, and this is how I do a self-cut. Okay, so basically I'm gonna start with just kind of bringing the fade up from the bottom to the top, and it's not really a crazy tight fade. I'm just gonna go with the 1. Gonna put the 3 on there, 3 guard. So now I just want to chop a little bit of hair off the top of my head, and now that I see what the bottom part looks like, I just kind of freestyle like what I want to do. And now that I see it, I just think I want to skim it and not take too much off. I actually want to keep more hair this time. And that's the cool thing, is you can just on the cuff while you're doing it just make decisions on how you want to finish your hair this week. So while I'm cutting, I'm deciding that I want to make this indentation here. I did that like 3 weeks ago, I think. So I think I want to define this area before I create the line right through the side of my head right here. So I'm just gonna take the 3 and run it. If you can see right here, that cut was more dramatic than I thought. So that's another, like, I just tried it and it's not what I thought it was gonna be. So I'm just gonna, you know, when I was first starting to cut my own hair, that's where I panic. But now I know I'm just gonna ease it off with it to make the transition a little bit more seamless. So I'm just kind of cleaning up a little bit of edges that I see, and then I want to bring this straight up and just basically cleaning up the top part. I'm doing a once over with the 1 on the back of my head because that part is the hardest, obviously, because you can't see it. I always go by feel now, but in the beginning I would use another mirror to kind of see the back of my head. Pretty happy with this. Another good thing is, since I cut my own hair, if it was really something I didn't see tonight, I can cut it tomorrow and kind of trim it before I go out. But I'm going to do finishing now with my T-line, the Andis T-liner.